die-anu, die-die-anu, 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 die-anu, die-anu.
Papa, what does Dayenu mean?
Dayenu is a way for the Jewish people to thank God for every miracle that he granted us, from our exodus from Egypt to our entry into the promised land.
So Dayenu means thank you?
Yes, after each miracle, the plagues against the Pharaoh to free us from slavery, a rescue from the Red Sea, the manna from heaven. What am I missing?
The Torah.
Receiving the Torah on Mount Sinai. After each one of these, the Jews announce it is enough, that God doesn't have to do anything more. It's like we are thanking God for all of the gifts he gave us, and they're enough for a lifetime.
And that's what we mean when we sing Dayenu.
Can God hear us when we sing it?
Yet only if you sing it very loud.
Oh, Larry, let's hear that Dayenu verse you wrote for Henry. That one is so much fun. Where's Ellis? He should hear this too.
Oh, he's very busy playing in the living room.
Okay, a song for Henry. Here we go. Henry, what is not to like? He plays with Legos, rides up,
Bye.
and he is just a little
Tight.
and he's our friend. He's our friend. He's our friend. He's our friend. Henry is our friend. He's Henry. He's our friend. He's our friend. He's our friend. Henry is our friend.
Larry, this is such a wonderful Seder.
Our annual Passover treat.
I'm so blessed to have you all in my life. It's a shame that Aaron and his family couldn't make the trip this time. Hopefully, all of this COVID nonsense will be over soon and we can all be together again. Thank you all for being here. L'chaim! I woke up and then I heard my very favorite song. And I sang along, so nothing could go wrong. Took a walk, the air was crisp, the light was at its best, and the world welcomed me, and I think you'll agree I was blessed. A little child is on a swing, my friends are in the park. A lovely bird is taking wing, I hear a distant bark. I look up and there's a smile on every face I see. I have energy, it's a jamboree. Gifts of life are coming here, they're knocking on my door. Sons and wife of blessed life, I cannot ask for more.
Gifts of life are coming here, they're knocking on my door.
Sons and wife of blessed life, I cannot ask for more. Oh, this is just delicious, wasn't it? I thought it was perfect.
Mom, Dad, please open the door. I need to talk to you. It's important.
I'm coming. Daniel, what are you doing here so early? I wasn't expecting
Jenny, get
you
the kids
till
and take them home.
later in the day.
Where's Mom?
She's in the kitchen. What's going on?
I need her to be here right now.
Okay, just a moment. Marla! What's wrong, Daniel? You seem so
Mom,
upset.
please come sit down, both of you.
What
sit
is
down.
it? Daniel, are you all right?
No, I'm not. Something terrible has happened. It's Aaron.
In the dying light, will it leave a hole through an endless night? It will age my soul.
Larry? Larry!
What? Oh, damn it, I forgot to set the alarm. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this consulting work anymore.
Larry, how long did you nap? It's practically evening. I needed you to help me with the advertisement for Bob's Lake. I need it for the website tomorrow.
Hello, yes, can you give me a prescription for Ambien, please? I'm having trouble sleeping at night, and then I sleep all day. Yeah, well, can you hold on a second? I have another call coming through. Yes, hello? Yes, it is. A penalty? Why a penalty? A month late?
Oh.
I didn't realize. Can I pay you now over the phone? Yes, no. I mean, I don't know my account number. I have to look it up. Can you hold on, please? Okay, so yes, can I get a prescription to help me sleep? Hirshhorn, that's right. General practice, yeah. Okay, thank you. Yes, I will. Okay, I have it. My account number is, are you ready? Hello? They hung up.
How late did you stay up?
Till 1 a.m.
I felt so alone in bed.
I got pulled into one of those anime websites.
This is hard for me without you.
I hate myself when I do that. I had a close call today.
What happened?
I stepped into the bike lane on 22nd Street without looking to the right. I almost got wiped out by a 200-pound biker.
Oh, my God. Oh, dear God. Larry, please, please, you have got to be more careful. No more trauma. I cannot bear it. Please, no more distractions.
I keep replaying the accident in my mind. I imagine an alternate universe, a timeline from a different world in which he delayed getting on his foil for just a second. And the boat misses him forever. There's no accident, and we're here together in bed on an everyday morning. I wrote a poem about it. Can I read it to you?
Yes, of course.
You sure?
Yes, I'm listening.
To believe or not believe, if I can't have that undiscovered country where you still live, then I will grasp for that other future, where you took 2 seconds more to reach the water and the boat misses you forever. The accident never happens. You lean back with outstretched arms, your skis tip up and your body is beautiful, and all our lives are blessed in that imagined country.
Oh, God.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. Writing the poem, it gave me a sort of comfort. I had no idea it would upset you like this. Please forgive me.
The poetry helps you cope. I understand that. It's just, it's too hard for me to hear it right now.
Of course.
It was a beautiful poem.
crying. I can't let go of my tears. I resist the fact of his dying, the loss of all those years. Despair is black, a hole so deep, can't get him back, can't go to sleep. I can't understand why you died. As I press my face up against the window, like a child, and watch you disappear, I am helpless. I am helpless, and watch you disappear. I am helpless. In my fairy tale, your smile, warmer than 1,000 suns, opens the window, and you return. I must find the words for my sorrow. I must write my poems and songs. This is my choice. Now hear my voice. Here's where my feelings belong. The gavel came down, but I didn't hear it. The closure sign went up, but I didn't see it. The road was what? The road was closed? No. The road came to an end. Blocked. The road was blocked, but I couldn't turn away. Yet when I tried to hug you and hear you whisper, "Dad, I love you," I felt only my yearning. Howling in protest would be madness. How to live forever with this sadness. Marla, I'll always be with you. I promise that I'll never hide. And if you feel lost, jumbled and tossed, I promise to be by your side, facing my loss, but embracing my life. This is what I must decide. I lose hope. If you could only join me again to see the world with its everlasting promise and live together, create together the life you deserved. I surely have lost, but I surely can find the feelings that I have inside. Marla, when I hear you cry, I rush toward you, pinned between love and despair, knowing your sorrow is burned into you like a tattoo, and that I, also marked but resisting defeat, can only embrace you with the waning strength of my aging arms, praying that they are just enough to keep you from falling away. Stay with me while you cry. We can't yet say, yes?
What are you doing?
Oh, I was working on some of my poems, but it's not the right time for you to hear them.
It's all right, it's all right. I couldn't sleep. My thoughts plague me.
Okay, sit down next to me. Do you remember our first date?
Of course I do.
It was wonderful.
Yeah. It was.
Up to now I felt alone. Now I always smile. Is it true that it's for you I've waited all this while? I wonder why I think of you all day.
I'm sad
So, why did you come over to me in the dining room that day?
You were sitting all alone.
So?
And you were wearing that ridiculous vest.
No, what was so ridiculous about it?
Are you kidding? We were at a gathering of radical sociologists. I thought you'd become the subject of their discussions.
I feel like I've known you for ages, even though we've just met.
Well, my mother will love you.
Oh, now why is that?
Well, you went to yeshiva, and my last boyfriend was not Jewish, so if I invite you to a Seder, and I'm not saying that I will, you will be a star.
So, wait, you are here representing your mother's best interests?
Dessert! I love creme brulee. Oh, wait a minute. There is one condition to having dessert.
And what is that?
We have to split it 50-50. My best friend Harriet had a surefire method for this. I'll cut, and you choose.
Okay. But I have a condition too.
What?
We have to feed each other the first bites at the same time?
This is getting serious.
Up till now I felt alone. Now the world's ablaze. Is it true it's always you whom I want to praise? I wonder why I always stare at you. Why there's nothing else I do. Now I think that one is true. I'm so in love with you. Grief can visit every morning. Grief can visit every night. Grief can visit without warning. Grief can win without a fight. A method that's no hocus pocus helps me keep the grief at bay. If I keep persistent focus on the business of the day. Hear complaints, don't raise the price. Be polite, you must be nice. Write the email, surf the net. Get the cash, don't break a sweat. Bob's Lake Cottages. Oh, hi. Oh, I'm so glad you called back. Yes, I think that you are going to like the Great House the most. It has 5 bathrooms and 5 bedrooms, and it is perfect for the family reunion that you are planning. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I couldn't possibly give it to you for that price. Once I pay for the cleaning and the staff time, I barely break even. Well, of course we want to make you happy. All right, we can settle on that price. I guess that seems fair. Yes, now, if you want to rent a pontoon, you can click the boat rental tab on the website. Oh, I'm sorry you're having trouble with that. Well, if you have any questions with things like that, you can just contact my husband, Larry. His email address is lhirschhorn@cfar.com. No, S-C-H, yes. There's another H, Hirschhorn, yeah. N, Horn, N as in Nancy, yes. I suppose it is a difficult name to spell. Well, listen, why don't you use my email address? It's isaacs@bobslake.com. It's much simpler, yes. Oh, no, there's 2 A's. No, it's a C, not a K. You know what, it's on the website. It's right on the website, at the bottom. All the way at the bottom. Scroll all the way down to the bottom, on the left. Do you see it? Yes, yes. Okay, good. You see it? And listen, I will get this rental agreement ready as soon as I possibly can. And then, well, I don't think I can get it that soon. No, yes, I understand. But, yes, there are a lot of people in your family that you want to contact with the good news. All right, I will do my best to get this out today. Okay. All right. Well, it was wonderful talking to you, too. Bye. Oh, dear God. Why are these customers so damned annoying? Grief is hiding round the corner. Grief is sleeping in my bed. Grief makes me into a mourner. There's no happiness ahead. A method that's no hocus pocus helps me keep the grief at bay. If I keep persistent focus on the business of the day. Take the phone call, pay the bill, get the renter if you will. Write the email, surf the net, get the cash, don't break a sweat. Attach, send. I can hear your voice, but you'll never be here. I can see your face, but you'll never be near. I can see your smile, but you're so far away. Though it's never your forever, there's no other way. I see a photo when you were small. You just begun to speak. I see a photo when you were tall. I am kissing your cheek. I can hear your voice, but you'll never be here. I can see your face, but you'll never be near. I can see your smile, but you're so far away. Though it's never your forever. There's nothing left to say.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm exhausted and I'm going to bed.
I'm wide awake. I'm staying up.
Doing what?
I'm stuck with a verse in one of my poems. I can't find the words, the rhythm, the simile. I can't sleep if I go to bed now. My eyes will be fixed on the ceiling. Good night.
I sometimes think that you don't notice me anymore.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I've been neglecting you. There's a world in my poems that gives me a sort of comfort. It's like turning vinegar into wine, if only for a moment. You're in them too, in your loveliness. Can I read you a poem that I wrote about us?
You wrote a poem about us? Will it make me cry?
I don't know. But I do so want you to hear it.
All right, sweetheart. Of course.
You sure?
Yes, of course.
Here goes. The necklace.
The necklace. You wrote a poem about a necklace?
Yeah, the necklace.
A necklace, okay.
When I closed the bedroom door and shut the light, your necklace fell to the floor. When will you put it on your long and lovely neck while I fasten the clasp of your dress and we go to Luigi's? And you order your favorite Merlot and I my rosé, and we talk about the grandkids, the air conditioner, the crowded basement closet. I ask because you cried just 10 minutes ago. And as you lay still in your nightgown, I stroked your cheek and kissed you, hoping that my love could restore you, if only for a moment. But I can't raise the dead. Instead, let me restore the necklace to its rightful place on the wall-mounted hanger. It sits next to those earrings I remember from our trip to California, where the 3 levels of jade stones hung so delicately, 2 bluish squares at top, greenish rounded triangles in the middle, deep purple spheres at the bottom. The colors are harmonious and many-layered.
That was beautiful. Go on. Go write your poems. I'll be fine. I love that necklace.
So, did you read the poems that I sent you about my son?
Yes, I read some of them.
And what did you think?
Well, let me ask you, why do you want me to read them? What effects do you want the poems to have on me?
To make you feel sad.
Is it my role to feel sad? Where is your own grief? Are you locating it in others so that you need not feel it yourself?
What do you mean? I'm miserable.
I don't see you expressing those feelings here during our sessions. Is talking about the poems a substitute for your grieving here and now?
How can you ask that? As long as I'm writing my poems and composing music, then I can keep the sadness at bay. What, should I stop doing that?
I don't think you should stop doing it. But if you ask me to read your poems, you are implicitly asking me to evaluate them. To give you the nod of approval and say, Larry, yes, you are a good griever. As if my approval could compensate for your loss. Don't you see that this will disrupt our working relationship, making it difficult for me to help you? Let me ask you, what are you feeling right now?
What do you expect me to do? Should I tear this pillow into tatters, throw some books around the room? Do you want me to fall down on the floor and cry? Would that give you some satisfaction?
Larry, this is about your grief, not my satisfaction. You know as well as I do that crying can be therapeutic. In fact, studies show.
I don't walk across that bridge screaming where the air is blood red and my face is distorted. I don't lock the door and close the shades to watch my shadow sink in the dark. I don't drag my feet along the pavement. hugging the apartment walls so no one will notice me. No. Instead, sorrow is my neighbor. Familiar, foreboding. He joins me when I shop for food, pick up the paper, drop off the grandkids at school. When I work, he waits for me patiently in the anteroom for his unscheduled appointment. He wakes me in the middle of the night without warning to tell me a secret that I can't understand. Endure me, he whispers, but I promise you nothing. I have to agree. I have no choice.
That crying brings us into emotional contact with others. You might feel less isolated and damaged if you allow that emotional contact to happen.
So, if I cry for you, what then can you do for me?
I can listen to your grieving and be a witness to your suffering for as long as you need me.
Well, mine said that she's too polite. What's that, man?
This teacher's uptight and is too anxious.
Oh, will they ever get it right?
No. The kids drive us crazy. The kids drive us nuts. We wipe both their nostrils. We're cleaning up their butts. But they make us happy and they make us proud. Say super parents out loud.
Can you believe I'm having trouble? My little Joshua cries a bunch. With my twins, I have to pack double. My Louise will need her lunch.
The teacher says that Jack's forgetful.
My little Sam hides in his room. Every morning I feel regretful. My Julie tries to ride my broom.
The kids drive us crazy. The kids drive us nuts. We wipe both their nostrils. We're cleaning up their butts. But they make us happy and they make us proud. Say super parents out loud.
Well, you know I held my Joshua back after kindergarten. Right. I mean, he's so small, and we did not want him to be the runt of the classroom.
No, that was smart.
You did the right thing.
It's good thinking. It's so hard to make the right decisions. You know, I wanted Melissa in ballet, but she's such a tomboy, you know. I thought she might resist, so I didn't sign her off in case she had a bad reaction.
That was smart.
Nobody wants a bad reaction.
You can't upset your kid.
My husband thought that we could put Joey in the after-school program 5 days a week. But that means a lot of really long days for him. A child needs refueling after so many hours of not being in the home.
Right.
That's what I told my husband.
No, that was smart.
What was he thinking?
You can't do that to a kid.
I mean, he's not an animal.
So we decided on only 3 days a week.
That was smart.
No, that makes sense.
Perfectly logical.
Thank you.
Well, unfortunately, there's no rule book for parents. We just have to do our best to make good decisions.
I mean, there's no perfect answer.
Ain't that the truth,
What
right?
else can we do?
But we always make the right calls, don't we?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Your guess is as good as mine.
I'm totally winging it.
Great, me too. The kids drive us crazy. The kids drive us nuts. We wipe both their nostrils. We're cleaning up their butts.
to sing happy birthday to Al. Can we just take these balloons to the backyard? I'm just worried the wind's going to carry them over the water.
Okay, great. Yeah, we'll get the kids.
There you are. Where have you been?
I was taking a walk around the perimeter of the house. It's wonderful the way Aaron brought his vision to life. Oh, I saw his boat. It's so strange to see it out of the water.
It is really strange. I mean, he was so proud of this house and his boat, and he loved living on the water.
Oh, I'll always remember when he took us out on Miami Bay, New Year's Eve, to watch the fireworks, so many boats scattered across the water like people at a drive-in theater waiting for the movie to start. And then that magnificent light show in the sky, like shooting stars.
Yeah, and the kids were sitting starboard and squealing.
Starboard. Do you know which side of the boat is starboard?
No, but you know I like sounding like I'm an expert.
I do the same thing.
I know.
Oh, it's such a great party. Elle is having a blast.
Oh, I know.
When she introduced me to her friends, she shouted, "This is my pop-pop."
Oh,
She actually seemed proud.
she loves you so much.
She was Aaron's little princess.
She really was.
Well, I was listening to your friends. Very interesting. Each one of them could rule a country or two, and they seem to be bringing up their kids to do the same.
Oh, yeah. Don't discount that Meshuggah factor. You know, they're all obsessed with their kids' futures and everything.
You think?
Yeah, like, oh, hey, this is my Sammy. Yeah, no doubt. He's going to be a tech entrepreneur when he grows up. Yeah, and this is my Melissa. Well, she's probably going to be the first woman to command the mission to Mars.
Well, she could be right.
Oh, she would be wrong.
Why?
Because Elle's going to be the first woman to command the mission to Mars. You know?
Listen, before I leave, we should talk about the unveiling.
Yeah, yeah.
Do we want the rabbi to officiate? My sister might be able to do it. Should we ask her?
Yeah, that would be great.
Well, you chose such a peaceful site for Aaron's grave, overlooking the only body of water in the cemetery. It's the perfect spot. Thank you for that.
Of course.
Have you given any thought to what you'd like to have inscribed on the grave marker?
Yes. Well, I've thought about it. I want it to be simple. Just the years he lived, that he was a treasured father, brother, son, husband. I don't know. It's hard to say it. Just to think of myself alone, you know, a widow. It's really overwhelming. And my kids, I worry. What are they going to think of me? The bridge is narrow, but I must cross. Face my sorrow, accept my loss. I was his wife, but now he's gone. In my new life I must carry on. Now a victim, but must I be? I've learned from him that there's strength in me. My children beckon, their needs drain me. In one split second, it's just them and me. His death madness, there's no why. Face the sadness, say goodbye. The bridge is narrow, I'm still afraid to face tomorrow with the life we made. Can't be the victim, I must succeed. My kids lost Aaron, but they still have me.
I am so sorry we're late. His piano lesson ran way over time.
Oh, no worries. Oh, you're just in time for cake. Sorry, there's just a lot going on right now.
Oh, no, I understand. It's Elle's birthday. She deserves to have a great party. You go ahead. We'll talk later. Elle, Aaron's daughter, and we sit in her bedroom. She pecks out the letters of a word on a computer. I help her, but I delete too many. I watch Elle in the backyard on the gymnast bar. She grabs the bar, throws her head back, and with her arms tensing, she uses her left foot to push herself up, bending and then straightening her legs. Her small frame traces a half circle in the air. And when her feet are pointing skyward, she turns a half circle again to face me, almost at eye level. Her arms straightened, her body erect. She is proud, and her reach is sure. Pop up, she asks, did you see me? Happy birthday,
dear Elle. Happy birthday to you. Yeah! Good girl!
Back to our annual Grammy Awards show. We are coming to you live from Los Angeles with this year's most exciting new music. I'm Justin Bieber.
And I'm Adele, and tonight we are honored to celebrate with you and all the world the fabulous contributions of new and legendary artists.
And of course, a special thank you to Taylor Swift for her amazing performance before the commercial break. And what a journey she has had.
Yes, and we're so glad that her journey led her here.
And may I just say, Adele, you are looking fabulous this evening.
Oh, thank you, Justin. You don't look too shabby yourself. It's a very sexy suit you're wearing, right, ladies?
Well, you're looking pretty sexy yourself there, Adele.
Oh! Well, now that's settled. The outstanding nominees for Grammy Song of the Year are Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran, Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic, and Never by Larry Hershon.
And the Grammy goes to Larry Hershon for Never!
I was just kissed by Adele. Wow. Thank you for this. Well, first of all, it's an honor to be standing here on this stage with so much wonderful talent. My song, Never, is from a play that I'm working on called Grieving Aaron, about the tragic death of my son earlier this year. But I wrote the lyrics about a man pining for a woman rather than a father grieving for his son, because that's what everyone wants to hear, right? A love song. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed my love song. Thank you so much for this. Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Hershon.
Yes.
Mr. Hershon,
Yes.
what about Aaron?
I beg your pardon?
Your late son, Aaron?
Excuse me?
Excuse me, Larry, but isn't this a bit like dancing on your son's grave?
No. Yes, no. No, Aaron is gone. He will not come to our next Seder. He will never come to Thanksgiving. He won't share his excitement with me about the fund that he's creating that focuses on the pet market. He won't come to Bob's Lake, family in tow, and spend the warm summer evenings with us joking and laughing. I will never see him kite surf on Miami Bay. I will never again watch him move across the water, his beautiful body glistening in the sun, and the grace with which he drops a ski and curves around a bend in the lake. And when I am on my deathbed, he will not be there to tell me what a good father I have been and how much he will miss me, and I won't be able to give him my blessing.
The sun will never shine.
Come on, ref, let him play. Oh, here comes the laundry. Looks like Swiss cheese out there. Hey, roughing the passer.
You know I love you very much, right?
Oh, thank you, Daniel. I love you too. You know that. Hey, somebody flinched. Where's the flag?
Do you even know what you're talking about?
No. I looked up these football phrases on the internet. Anything to impress you.
Well, how about a slice of this cinnamon cake? I heard it's carb-free.
Ooh, carb-free. That can't be true.
Yeah, you're right. That can't be true.
Oh! That can't be true! So, how's work?
All good. Every newspaper is struggling with the shift from print to digital, but it has to be done, so we're doing it. The future is digital.
Mm-hmm. You are the future. I know it.
Spoken like a true dad.
You know, it has been such fun picking up Henry from kindergarten. I keep asking his teachers how they're going to challenge him. He already knows all his multiplication, and he's only 5 years old.
So now both your son and your grandson are budding Einsteins?
Yes, you are. I'm telling you, when I picked him up from school the other afternoon, he knew what 5 times 2 was.
5 times 2?
5 times 2.
I taught him that on the morning walk to your house.
You did?
I did.
Well, it's a short walk. He's a very fast learner. I love the way you handled his crying jag today.
What about it?
It's a perfect combination of love and discipline.
Well, that's something you taught me, Dad.
Oh! You had one job.
I remember this picture. I haven't seen it in a while.
Oh, your mother found it in a box of photos in the basement closet. I cried when I saw the photo of my 2 sons and me at the bottom of a hiking trail in our sunglasses, t-shirts, and baseball caps. How much we could have accomplished together if Aaron hadn't died. And where is that family photo from the future where I stand at its center old, healthy, my arms extended to touch everyone as my 2 sons, their children, and their wives surround me. I promised that future to my wife, to my parents, and to myself. Instead, I'm lost. A blind man with a cane, tapping mindlessly, almost hoping to stumble.
Oh, yeah. I don't think Hurts is a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, hey, and thanks to you and Mom for agreeing to babysit this weekend. Jenny and I are really looking forward to our ski trip.
Daniel, please. Please be careful. It's been such a long time since you've been out on the slopes. You hear stories of people literally skiing into trees. You know, people are just crazy these days.
I'll be careful, Dad. Try not to worry.
I have seen you grow. I have seen you thrive. You've become a man I know, loving and alive. I have seen you build. I have seen you test. You can do what you have willed. I know that you are blessed. Every plan, every dream, I pray that they'll come true. Your every wish is not extreme if it's a part of you. I have seen you grow. I have seen you thrive. You've become the man I know, loving and alive.
Larry, I need to talk to you. Larry, Marla!
Just a minute, I'm coming. Marla!
What is it? What is... Jenny, are you all right?
I'm sorry. I need to talk to you.
What is it, dear?
It's Daniel.
What? Oh, no, please, God.
Dad, I need your help. I'm going to my son's grave tomorrow. I don't want to go. I'm afraid of going. I don't want to say goodbye. Dad, your sudden death put a stake in my heart. I was too young to lose you, and you were too young to die. Why did you have to sit in the dome car of the Amtrak train? I mean, why court danger? I suppose the view was wonderful, and you took every chance to have a thrilling experience. I'm not like you. My Aaron was a risk taker like you. Such a shame you never saw him. You would be so proud of his intelligence, his beauty, his decency. He was a man in action, and he resembled your father. Dad, how did you deal with all of the tragedy in your life? Your father's death when you were so young, your mother's death in the concentration camp, your imprisonment on the Isle of Man, the Nazi bombing of London, the death of your baby Gertrude, just so much suffering. But you were strong enough to handle it. Is there something of you in me? Is it enough to get me through this? No longer at my side, you were a steady guide. I broke down when you died, and now I'm feeling lost. Some live from dusk to dawn, yet now my errand's gone. I cannot carry on without you here with me. You're gone before your time, without you by my side. I am not sure that I can find my way. When I was 5, you lifted me onto your shoulders, vaulting me skyward. I towered above the fountains, the shrubbery, and the statues in the museum courtyard. Now that my own son is buried, I kneel in the courtyard. My forehead on the gravel, my hands on my face. I cannot sit on your shoulders. The sky is too far away. A sun eclipse at noon, a disappearing moon, a life that ends too soon. They vanish from my eyes. It seems that death has won. My pain I can't outrun. I wish you'd met my son. You've gone too soon, too soon. You've gone before your time, without you by my side. I am not sure that I can find my way. Dad, I'm going to say Kaddish for Aaron, for you, for everything, and for everyone that we have lost. If only you could join me. Yitzkedal v'yitzkedash shmei rabbah b'yalma divarach irusei b'yom lichtma husei b'chayahon u'v'yomahon u'v'chaye d'chol beit Yisrael ba'agala u'v'zman kariv yimru. Amen.
Yehi shmei rabbah mevarach le'olam olol me'ol maya.
Oseh shalom.
Oseh shalom b'mramav. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen.
Thank you, Dad. See? My good as new. Does that feel better?
Did you know that if you throw a coin in that pond, you can make a wish?
What wish would you like to make?
To be a pilot on a submarine.
Whoa, that's
Under
a
the water.
pretty big wish here. I hope it comes true for you.
Well, you know what I think?
No, what?
You don't just make a wish, you have to do the wish. It doesn't just happen.
I think I know what you mean. I have many wishes.
Papa, you look sad.
How can you tell?
You have tears in your eyes. Mommy says that you think about Uncle Aaron a lot.
I do.
I told my teacher that he died.
What did she say?
She asked me if it made me feel sad.
Does it?
Maybe when someone dies, they go back to their mommy's tummy.
Well, that would be special.
You know what?
No, what?
When you cry, I wish I was a spider.
A spider? Why?
I could spin you a tissue.
Let's see that boo-boo. Look! Why, it's disappearing already. And if I blow on it, it will make it go away even quicker.
Auntie Annie's visiting today.
I know.
She's also my mommy's sister.
I know.
It's a small world. Ooh, swings.
When I weighed grief on an assayer's scale against my daily pleasures, grief drove the pan beneath the ground, forcing me to ask, why exist? My conscience whispered, to be for others, reminding me of the time that Henry fell into the garden goldfish pond, and I held him close, comforting him until he stopped crying. Grief then weighed much less.
Pop, push me on the swing.
Oh, okay, hold on tight.
Sing the Henry song.
All right, you ready? It's right with you, my dear little Henry. Soar in your dreams with your joy and your zest. Good flight to you, my sweet little Henry. I will protect you, I will do my best.
Sing it again.
Again? Okay. It's right with you, my dear little
Henry.
Soar in your dreams with your joy and your zest. Good flight to you, my sweet little
Henry.
I will protect you, I will do my best. Down you go. Oh, my son. Aaron, my son. My son. Aaron. The family arrives tomorrow. I don't know if I can handle saying goodbye. Your drive to take risks was careless, irresponsible, selfish. I am in shambles. But I forgive you. Your risk-taking was an integral part of your vitality. Oh, Aaron, help me to turn this tragedy into a treasure chest of memories. Lifting you in my arms onto the rubber raft on Bob's Lake. Standing courtside when you played middle school basketball. Leaving the dais with your diploma in hand. Doing a somersault at your wedding. Holding 9-pound August in that newfangled way. Oh, and watching you glide on the bay with joy and abandon. You know, when I replay your dying in the dark, I want to stop the world. Just freeze it in place. So I can scoop you up out of the water and save you before the accident happened. Make the world yours. I have lost my son. I have said goodbye. Is the morning done? There's a lullaby that I sang to him when he went to sleep. Though the tune is dim, it's the words I'll keep. I love you, kiss your cheek, kiss your fingers all the week. I love you, always will. You're my baby lying still, but now you're gone, can't be found. You're a body underground. The grief must end while sadness stays. Black gives way to grace. I need to say my final goodbye to our unlived future together and turn to our loved ones. Your mother, Daniel, Jenny, Corrine, and all the children. I need them. They need me to be a part of their lives, as you once were. Turn to the sun, morning has won. Asking for the joy that my life can give, I will take the joy, I will live. Aaron, my sweetheart, your life was my blessing.
There's a photo in here I really wanted you to see. Oh, where is it?
I can't believe that there was this much stuff in that basement closet. It is overwhelming.
Well, you told me to empty the closet out.
Yeah, I wanted you to clean out that closet. I didn't say anything about me helping you to clean out that closet.
Well, I'm glad you're helping me. I dreaded looking at these photos, but I'm actually enjoying looking at some of them. Oh my. Look at your hair in this one.
Oh, holy cow. I should look up that barber and press charges.
Oh, here it is. I have been looking everywhere for this scrapbook. Larry, can you help me with the one project that I want to do?
Which is?
I want to fill this with pictures of Aaron and the family for the kids. I mean, they haven't even seen most of these, and I am sure they would love to see their father at their age, you know? That'd be wonderful. And then you could write your clever little rhymes, and I could put it next to each of the pictures.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Mm.
Oh, look at this one. Oh, look at this one of Aaron and Elle at the lake. She's about 3 there. She's standing on his shoulders, and he's holding on tight.
Such a glorious smile on his face.
A beautiful smile. This is hard.
Yes, but it's worth doing. Well, let me try. Let me try a little ditty for this one. Let me see. Okay, I've got it. Elle is strong. She lifts a boulder, 'cause she stands on Daddy's
shoulder. That's perfect. That's perfect, Larry. Oh, I have to write that down. Like, I got a pen and paper here. I'm going to write it down, and I'm going to put it right next to that photo, and it is going to be the first page of the scrapbook, and that is how we're going to begin this scrapbook book. Oh, this is wonderful.
I agree. Mwah.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you.
Mm.
Oh.
Build with that one stuff from there. Hey, what is that you were eating?
Oh, cinnamon cake.
Oh, I heard it's carb-free.
That can't be true.
You're right, that can't be true, but a man can dream.
No, well, you've got to try it because it is delicious. There you go.
Oh, boy. That is good.
I told you. Oh, my goodness.
Do you know, I was thinking about the Seder song, Dayenu.
What about it?
Well, in Dayenu, the Jews are thanking God for all the miracles that he gave them.
And?
And I was thinking that Aaron's birth was a miracle.
Yeah.
We saw him grow into adulthood, a miracle. He got married, another miracle. He had 3 children, our beautiful grandchildren, all miracles. You know, God has given us so much, and his gifts are enough for a lifetime.
Are they enough?
They will have to be.
Oh, here it is. Here is the photo I was looking for. It's from our wedding day.
Oh.
There is not a thing I would change about that day.
Except the pastrami. Too much fat.
Oh, my goodness. Oh. And I copied a whole bunch of Bob's Lake photos from 2 years ago. I thought that we could go through these, and they could be, they could be in the book, too. What do you think?
Okay. Let's take a look.
Okay. There you go.
On the day of Henry's 5th birthday party, there were no traffic jams on 22nd Street. Children were chasing each other up and down Waverly Avenue. A radio on a windowsill was playing Louis Armstrong. Daniel grilled the hot dogs perfectly. Even grown-ups swinging hard could not break open the piñata. I then saw you standing there, surrounded by all the people who ever loved you, Muscled, smiling, you cocked the plastic bat over your shoulder, straightened your arms, turned your wrists in slow motion, and hit the piñata until it burst open, spilling candies onto the garden stones, over the fence, onto the nearby sidewalks and streets, and into the treetops until Hershey kisses and Milky Ways covered the sky in your sweetness.